Listen, somebody wants to talk to you like heavy, heavy, heavy. Want to talk to you, talk to you, talk to you, talk to you. Just be mindful, all right? With that being said, this is about happiness. I'm just trying to get this lighting a little better. There's some sort of happiness, some sort of increase. There's some sort of physical something is coming into play. Oh, it's your partner, it's your person, right? I really don't want that glare like that, but I need, okay, we're gonna leave it like that. So it's almost giving like the tables are turning. Um, this has a lot to do with your, hi, Papa. You know, Papa was scratching the sliding door in the last full read, and then here he comes strolling right underneath and next to me. If y'all know who Papa is, y'all know who Papa is. Hi, baby. Um, this is about your person coming in, and your person coming in with some sort of understanding physically. There's some sort of wish fulfillment. It's coming across as this has been something you've been waiting for a long time. But let me tell you something. Make sure that you are putting your energy into yourself and what's going on. And when this person decides that they want to come and they want to be in a position of giving you what is needed, and they actually physically show that, and not just for temporary times until they go back to their cycles or whatever. Just do what you need to do for yourself and let them figure it out. Yes, open the door and allow people to say what they have to say, but like I will always tell you, have discernment. Your person is coming in though, and they're coming in with something, they're offering you something physically. Be mindful, but continue to just, people are going to show you who they are. All right? You're going to see who they are. Just sit back and watch. You do have this person coming in though, and it has a lot to do with them not being able to have their own peace of mind. For some of you guys, this is your person where there's 333 on the clock. This is your person where they they don't they don't they can't live without you. Just make sure that they can, quote unquote, they can't live without you is not toxic. All right, they're coming to some sort of understanding. It's making them want to commit. It's making them want to do things different. Some of them are physically feeling this. It's feeling weird to them. They're afraid, especially knowing that a good majority of whoever this is for y'all, it's a collective reading. This person technically is accustomed to being non-committal. This person loves not being committed. Well, excuse me, hold on. Here, these seasons in the past, they did not, it's non-committal. Now, does that mean that when I'm saying here that it still doesn't have any energy here? No, they're still growing. They're still coming to this understanding, but it's becoming a little scary to them because they haven't felt like this before, and they question themselves all the time. But I'm going to be honest, like I say, that's not my business, nor is it yours. Just know that your person's coming in because there's been a lot of understanding, a lot of clarity, taking that leap of faith, feeling like a fool too. Hold on, something from the middle of the deck is trying to come out. Good. So these cards go with it. So this why I say good is because the prior full reading speaks and spoke about Dark Night of the Soul energy, This is a hermit because they've gone internally. You may have gone internally too, because one thing for sure and two things for certain, when you're connected to someone, you feel them and they feel you. All right? It's cute how that's taking like its little bridge area. Um, this is about you physically, tangibly having some sort of balance and reciproc energy. And this has a lot to do with physical discernment, physical changes, increase of energy, the confliction, the hurdles. You've been heard, or this person has been heard, regardless of if it's you two together or you guys. It's almost like the inner child has been trying to speak and now is being heard, but at the same time, either you or your person, or it can be both of y'all, have been speaking for quite some time and you felt like you weren't being heard. You are being heard and have been heard for something. It's either now or coming into play where you're being heard. All right? Your person's getting the inclination and nudge to come towards you. And it's because you bring something to them that they don't experience with other people. And that's why you probably feel so connected to this person, because you guys have been able to do things for each other that you haven't experienced with anybody else. And even if you did experience it, it's not to this particular extent. This person feels like home to you, but you feel like home to them too. Now, does that mean you're meant to be with this person? Only time will tell that. You continue to do your best and just make sure you love yourself and that there's reciproc energy. In this journey, if we all were able to know who our partners would be in this world, we would save ourselves a lot of time throughout the years of growing, right? However, it's called experience and soul contracts and things that we've agreed upon. So just make sure that regardless of if this person is meant for you or just a catapult for you, that you genuinely just get what you deserve. Okay? There's some sort of emotional balance. I don't read reversals, you guys, but this is just indicating that there has been a lot of work put into this energy. You've been working on yourself. This person hasn't been working on himself. This is something that is recent. Okay? So that dark night of the soul energy from prior, and then this hermit energy, you know, your person has been internalizing a lot of things. They've been coming to realization about what's important to them. We're not going to go in that. That ain't our business. Even though everybody would love it to be. Just imagine if somebody were to just know all your business. Just all your business. Read you all up. And you don't even know that the person reading you up. There is a physical shift that is happening, and it's because your person cannot handle this anymore. Some sort of, maybe because of no contact, or you living your best life and they're seeing it, or you're not even living your best life, but they think you're living your best life, or just them just not happy. Just make sure that this is not a cycle, that they come in, they get what they want, and then they continue to do what they're doing. That's not gonna work. But I will tell you, if that winds up happening, a good majority of you guys, they only have so many more times that they can do that with you. So they need to stop playing in your face. But there is some sort of physical movement and shift that is occurring where there is some sort of divine intervention. What I'm getting is that this is needing to happen so that there can be happiness. And it started off with happiness. It's coming off with celebration. Hold on, there's a card seeking to come because my hand just touched the deck. Yeah. So this came up in the full reading as well, and it was talking about walking away, coming towards you, walking away from things, coming to clarity. Here, it's about walking towards having a different experience with this person. That's for a good majority of you guys. But again, please just make sure that this person isn't coming in just because it's going to make them feel good. Latch onto your energy and then continue with what they're doing. This right here is about some sort of celebration, some sort of happiness. And may it be that you guys are walking into this energy and will experience this for quite some time, right? A lot of wands, a lot of determination, actions. It's coming off as possessiveness as well. So please be mindful with that, regardless of if it's you or your person or both y'all. For some of you guys, regardless of if this is you or your person, like, this has a lot to do with coming from a self-defense, self-mechanism. I'm trying to say something before mechanism. Self-defense, protective mechanism, self-protective mechanism, fear, non-committal energy. It's shifting into tapping more into you or your person or both y'all, your emotions, you being in a position of emotionally connecting and coming from a place where you or this person shifts out of that self-protective mechanism into tuning more into the emotions. It's like coming up as being more in tune with the heart chakra, the heart space, right? There's a decision, but this is more of a energetic decision. This is more of a having to balance things out, make a decision, but this is internally. This is not externally for you or your person. It's more coming off as your person, though. Look at these cards wanting to come out. So yeah, your person, and it has to do with love and getting rid of options, regardless of if that's with themselves, with other people, whatever. There's something that needs to change there. Stay in your power. Your person's coming into realization of who you are, and they're also learning who you are. Some of you guys, your person didn't even know like who you are or what you bring to the table. Like, even though they kind of knew that you were different, they didn't know how different you actually truly are, which is bringing admiration. For some of you guys, your person had to decide between you and another person, but it's not really that they needed to decide. It's more that of that fear of commitment and all of that they inserted, and this can be, listen. So here's you. I really want to put y'all in the center because that's the firm one, but this is your person. This is you because you're the one closest. Okay, I'm creating here. This person, it can be one person or it can be just shift of different people, and that's coming from my heart chakra, which is transpired after just speaking. This person, your person, has you here. But this can be another person or several people, and what they were doing and have been doing is what they are doing or have been doing is they would just have this other energy so that they didn't have to face the feelings that they have for you. But, however, it didn't work in their favor. It just brought them to catapult more, to realize it's almost like opening Pandora's box. I never really knew or know what that truly meant because it doesn't stick. Even when I hear it, it doesn't stick. Like, it don't stick for me. So let me give you another spectrum. I know some of y'all will understand what that means. I'm just talking about opening a box, but opening up a can of worms, right? Those types of terms as well. But I want to get to the core of it, which is all it did was make a person just realize that what they are feeling is real for them. All this entertaining people or things, being outside, running from themselves, only benefited them. That's why for like relationships, you have to kind of allow people to experience their path, their journey, so that they can come to terms. People who like to try to convince their person to become what they want doesn't really work, right? Your person literally woke the F up recently with their self. And it could have been like even like an hour ago. I don't know why I'm saying it, but just if that applies, that applies. They could have woken up an hour ago with a whole bunch of downloads and revelation about themselves and who you are. But what I will state is this person got effed when they decided that they met you and they thought you were like everybody else. Even though when they came in, they knew you were not like everybody else, they put you in that same category with everybody else, and it effed them up. Because when they started to go entertain other people or go do things, be outside, try to get away from the feelings that they have for you, it just brought them closer to understanding because it made them become very aware of what they've been around and what they're doing. Overall, there's a physical change that's going to be happening. Just pay attention to your foundation, your peace of mind, have discernment, allow this person to come in if you're deciding to do such. If you feel like it ain't the time, it just ain't the time. You have a free will, just like they do. You have a choice, just like that they do. Just make sure you put respect on your name, all right? With that being said, many blessings. Wish you the best. Wish you, your person, and union the best and much prosperity. You guys know I'm trying to get rid of this whole term blessings because it has less in it. So much prosperity to you, your journey, and your union. All right, there we go. We got it.